Hello everyone, my name is Amé Atsu David. I am a human rights and gender equality activist. I work with Global Fund for Children, a public foundation that supports community-based organizations around the world to help children and young people achieve their full potential and advance their rights. In West Africa, since 2020, we have been supporting community-based organizations in Liberia and Sierra Leone to explore innovative ways to address the root causes of violence against women, particularly violence against girls. Before we go into the innovative strategies, it's important to first understand what is gender-based violence. Now, if you have never experienced gender-based violence, if you have never worked with an organization that deals with the issue, or if you have never interacted with a survivor, it may be difficult for you to understand the gravity of the issue. Gender-based violence is generally defined as a violence directed against a person because of their gender. Both men and women, boys and girls, experience gender-based violence. However, research has shown that the majority of the victims are girls and women. In West Africa, most of the violence that girls face are female genital cutting, sexual harassment, early marriage, intimate partner violence, and rape. In Sierra Leone, statistics indicate that 83% of girls and women have gone through the practice of female genital cutting. This is a practice that consists of taking off healthy parts of the female genitalia to limit the sexual desires of girls. In Liberia and Sierra Leone, there is no day that newspapers do not report harrowing stories about men raping babies, toddlers, adolescent girls, and women. In both countries, girls are married off to elderly men when they reach adolescence, denying them the right to education. Sexual harassment from peers, teachers, and school authorities prevent a lot of girls from continuing their education. Now, let me share with you some of the innovative approaches that our partners have been using to address the root causes of gender-based violence. The first strategy is to work with communities to help them reflect on how gender-based violence negatively affects girls and women, but also how it affects men as well. Practices such as female genital cutting and early marriage are sustained by social norms that are collective beliefs about what people expect from each other. To eradicate them, you need the whole community to come together and decide to change those norms. The second strategy is to work with adolescent girls who are most of the victims. The adolescent girls have proven through the work of our partners that they are powerful agents of change, and they can contribute to change some of the gender norms that are affecting their health. The third strategy is to involve boys and men in finding long-term solutions to gender-based violence. Gender-based violence is not women's issue. It is both men and women's issue, and we must come together to find solutions to ensure that we all enjoy the rights and well-being. As activists around the world unite their voices to raise awareness on gender-based violence during these 16 days of activism, I urge you to change your mindset about girls and women and to join the fight for an equal world for boys and girls, men and women. Thank you.